There's stuff like that keeps the energy alive today. Of course, we are 4 more subscribers away from 200. And I want to thank everybody that pulled up to the DST show. We're going to go over a bit of news and a bit of entertainment. I think I'm going to react over the last night's episode of Raw, give my live critique about it without any commercial breaks. And we're going to go over a recap of week 2 of the NFL season. Of course, we had like 3 surprising upsets. Sadly, the doubleheaders for Monday Night Football were both shutouts. The Buffalo Bills get revenge over the Tennessee Titans over a massive interdivisional clash in a 41-7 deficit. What a game. Josh Allen passed for 317 yards with Cooks getting 65 rushing yards and Stephon Diggs 148 receiving yards. I think he was the leading receiver out of Tyreek Hill this week. And, of course, we had Williams as well, 113. Absolutely tremendous week of football, guys. If you want something to remember, man, rewatch Dolphins versus Baltimore Ravens, the comeback of a lifetime, probably comeback of the year already. New York Giants packing up the Panthers with great defense. Cooper Rush playing a well-done game with 235 yards. Mixon doing an average. He was a leading rusher, proceeding over I think Wilson's got a touchdown. Cowboys just couldn't get how the Bengals started 0 for 2. That's what confuses me, bro. Even though the Saints were, Brady were coming off 4 takeaways and a massive fight involving Mike Evans and the entire defense of the Saints, the whole sideline clash, everybody was taken out of the field. Famous Jameis just couldn't get it done. And I think the Indianapolis Colts was the second team to lose scoreless out of the Washington Commanders that I think only scored single digits or nothing. Jaguars just devastated the Colts, even though on paper Colts would have been the one-sided favorite. And the Lions were this close to choking out a game. I don't know how they got the unanswered 27 points off Wentz. But that rushing is so impressive. St. Brown led in both rushing and receiving yards, leading to a 36-27 victory for Detroit to go 1-1 this season. And the Falcons were about to come back, and guess what? They were a 28-3 deficit around the half until Mariota threw for a couple bombs down over the red zone trips and then threw an interception over double coverage to Jalen Ramsey to close out. Bro, that was just insanity. In my opinion, I wouldn't take that amount of, inconsistency. But besides that, bro, week 2 was fun as hell. Niners picked up a win, so I'm happy. Plus, I'm going to be reacting to what happened last night on Raw. Of course, more of Dominic getting pegged by Rhea Ripley, whatever Lashley's doing with the U.S. title. Yeah, just anything to pass the time. Plus, for you guys, entertainment. We had the intro, then we had the pyro, good way to start, and then we had Rollins in the ring. So we're already starting terribly. So somehow Rollins just gets a shot for the United States Championship because Lashley's a fighting champion. Somehow Rollins' new theme song has been over. Even though it's just, whoa, God, why? I could have reacted to a 2005 episode of Monday Night Raw, but no. We forgot that they're still going. And, of course, a cool presentation entrance from Bobby Lashley that is still U.S. champion. I don't know. Just Lashley, I think he's overgrown. It's already been overdue that he's been holding over the mid-card title. And don't get me wrong, this is a cool entrance. But if you need to just define your champion, get the champion over with Lashley. Let Lashley chase the world title If he went, let him try to chase while unifying both the U.S. title and the world title. He's already looked legitimate. He held the belt before. And he's just more realistic than just having these great 30-minute matches with Rollins to open the show, bro. I'm serious. Bum, 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 ba-da-bum. Bum, ba-da-bum. Obviously, this is brought to you by nobody, because I have no sponsors. And it sucks to hear what happened to Trey Lance. Talked about that in an earlier video. Please go down and watch it and subscribe below the video. And leave a like after you're done with the stream. And Lashley with, of course, a spectacular entrance for a spectacular athlete. I wonder if they're going to change the stage for NXT 2.0, because I really didn't mind the stage. It looks big, it looks creative, it looks nice. But no, we're going to be back in the yellow and the gold and white. Contest 1-4. So we start with the U.S. title match that happened last night. Yeah. Freaking Rollins. Look at that chest hair, dude. Fucking baby pubes on his goddamn chest, man. Oh, he gets special lighting. This is what they do for NXT when they get their title matches. Oh my god, this is treated with so much importance. Why don't we build up to these mid-card title championships with like booking it or like number one contender matches? It's not even a special animation anymore. It's just CGI giant belt, the U.S. title match. That's it. At least the last like title design, they had like American flag and the metal combines with it to make the U.S. title. It looks cool. Well, here we go. Lashley versus Rollins. It's a fucking Rollins. Well, here we go. We start with a lockup right now. Lashley, of course, overpowers Rollins. Don't know why that would be the head-on strategy. Still don't know why Corey Graves is still on commentary. He has the voice for TV, just not an interesting personality, bro. Nobody on commentary is an interesting personality. And I feel like that matters a lot in pro wrestling. You know, you need a cool voice or a cool personality to be commentating on something so over the top like pro wrestling. You don't need Joe Buck and Clark Kellogg to go over your goddamn John Cena Triple H main event. Like that's unnecessary. Over the shoulder, and Lashley just launches Rollins right face first. Anybody's welcome to join over the stream. I already have the link below if anybody wants to join. You can discuss any of the topic with me while I'm reacting on Raw. Rollins trying to escape and outpace Lashley, going back inside the ring while Rollins is already in. He drop kicks him for space. Tope suicida. Over the shoulder. Got him in a fireman's carry outside, trying to toss him over to the ring post, and Lashley hits head first. Rollins escapes from the hold from the United States champion. Rollins going for a springboard, diving deep from the top. Hurt Lock already about to be locked. Hurt Lock's already about to be connected. Rollins tosses Lashley's face over to the top turnbuckle, going for a super kick. A second super kick with Lashley on one knee. Great opening for Rollins. Oh my God. Lashley must have been taking those neck exercises from Mike Tyson. Negates that curb stomp immediately. Nice back elbow to counter that kick by Rollins. And Lashley is now back on the offensive. I'm not going to lie, that was pretty badass. I love Lashley. Oh! Strowman-esque shoulder tackling him from the other side of the ringside. We're back after commercial break here in the United States title. And last time you checked, Lashley gave the hurting, no pun intended, to Seth Rollins. And now we're back after commercial break. Unfortunately, people missed a lot. Over to the corner. Gonna spear him, but hit shoulder first over to the ring post. And now Rollins got him. Looks to be some type of triangle headlock. But look at this. On his back, shoulders down. Rollins never noticed until the 2 count came. You're attempting an STO. Rollins targets it with a double knee drop on the arm of Lashley. Sling blade. The cover. 2. No. Miss TV will also have special guest Dexter Lumis. Weeks upon weeks of harassment, interference will finally be discovered by Miz TV. Of course, the most unnecessary talk show on TV. Like, Miz is never that interesting to be on TV. He's like the J.R. Smith of the WWE. Good enough to put him there, just not good enough to headline or be the key guy. I hope you guys don't take that as an insult, but I do. Jamel, what's popping, Jamel? What's popping? Just reacting to Raw. I went over a recap of week 2 of the NFL season. I wish I could stream it tomorrow night, but I probably want to save my time for probably Sunday. And a springboard diving knee, the second attempt finally connects for Rollins. Go for the cover on Lashley, near fall. In the United States champion, just one slap away from that canvas to lose it all. And Rollins possibly discovering another plan of attack with the chance he has while he can get up first, while the champion needs time to recuperate. And targeting to get on that arm like he did before with that double knee drop right on the arm of Lashley. And that can do a lot of stuff. That can restrict away that hurt lock. And look at this. Back over to that leg lock, targeting over that elbow, trying to bring more pressure and decirculate the blood flow coming from the arm of Lashley. And that's going to bring a lot of pain. Make the arm feel numb, make it feel useless for any type of power moves or submission Lashley can attempt on Rollins. Bro, I'm shocked you didn't see this coming. The Bills are a better prepared team, Jamel. It's just how it is, bro. The Bills are a more well-oiled machine, man. They have a more superior defense. Jamison Crowder, their running is better. They have less health issues than the Titans, man. You're lucky they're not in the same division, or else you would see that twice. But I felt like the Bills were going to win the second time they would face each other. Titans are just frauds. They're playoff frauds. They even got first seed and they got mopped in like the divisional. Like, come on. Oh, over the shoulder. Of course, feeling the effects of the pain coming from that arm. Again, the same spot, tope. Again. Second time attempt by Rollins hitting that tope. He's going again, waiting for Lashley to get up. Springing for the chance to finally hit him with a second tope suicida. I'm just proud for the Niners, man. I'm just proud for the Niners. You see, you agree. I'm just proud for the Niners. Our defense looked way better. Our offense can flow way better when we actually have a legitimate starter. And I understand we want to make a transition because of our playoff failure. But I'd rather have Garoppolo than Lance. I'm not saying that Lance is ass. It's just we already have a serviceable quarterback. He just doesn't play like Aaron Rodgers. I think that's why people are so salty at why Garoppolo always has this failure in the postseason, and then we just want to move to another younger quarterback that's a mobile one. That worked, right? It's going to be like when Kaepernick replaced Alex Smith. Like, he was already good. Twisting neck breaker by Lashley, trying to garner back with some more momentum. Lashley trying to set up. Got him in a gut wrench. Hitting the Dominator. Playing him face down in a twisting power slam and a near fall by Rollins, kicking out. I don't know why they don't just sell the match. Like, this is supposed to be a U.S. title match, and they open the show where it's going to go for obviously over 15 minutes. How come you didn't put the women's match? The women's match main event last night, bro. We should beat the Raiders. Yeah, the Raiders, I don't know how they choked that game against Arizona, dog. I remember it was like 24-0. Discus forearm. STO by Lashley. When that knee was supposed to stop the momentum from Lashley. Of motion. Near fall again. Anything that Lashley tries to dish out, Rollins still can kick out of it. Of course, Rollins as well is in a high level of his own. Both men are former world champions. You should not count out Seth Rollins, even though the size difference is apparent. But he can obviously take punishment like this, and he's taken worse. Hits his neck right over to the top rope. Oh, Lashley trying to take a breath, but stops Rollins in his tracks from going top. I know somebody else that can take top, but we're not going to talk about it. Going for the superplex attempt. Rollins trying to fight out of it. Still trying to target over that arm. Look at this smart move by Rollins. Trying to release the hold, going for the arm that he weakens. You see what happens when you just chip a piece? Look at this. Buckle bomb by Rollins. Rollins now with the chance to capitalize. Frog splash. Cover. 1, 2. No, again. Near fall after near fall. What's it going to take? What was the main event, bro? I'm trying to understand, man. This is like going to be 3 hours of my day wasted just so I can recap on what's going on Raw. And I forgot, didn't they rescheduled the Crown Jewel pay-per-view for November 8th? That's only a few days until my birthday, bro. I don't want to ruin my year. Oh, he's calling him a bitch. You see, this is not PG. This is not PG anymore, guys. Rollins got him in a crossface, and Lashley's fighting out of it, and Rollins now going with a repeated elbow straight to the temple to keep Lashley pinned. Rollins going for the pedigree. Pedigree over the shoulders. Got him for the legs. Now Lashley. Smart thinking. Going for the pin. Now for the power slam attempt again. Lashley. Even with the injured arm. The power slam by Lashley. And that's feeling the might of the Almighty. Look at this. The spear. Pedigree. Pedigree. In the middle of the spear. No. Are you kidding me? What a match. And who is that baddie? You know damn well she got paid to be there. You know damn well she got paid to be there. That is cool, though. But it's always oversold now. Thanks, like, okay, that only worked on Roman once, and now everybody kicks out of the finish. That's awesome. And plus, Rollins doesn't use the pedigree anymore as the finish since, like, what, 2017? So it's like, no, 2018 or 2017, he was finished with the pedigree. I remember he started using that, like, late 2015 when they thought that the curb stomp was not child-friendly when we're watching a wrestling show. Nothing about this is child-friendly. There's nothing child-friendly about pro wrestling. I don't know how chucking a grown man over your shoulder several feet from the air and you need him knocked out. Rollins going high risk to probably go for the evading Phoenix splash. Yeah, I called it. I goddamn called it. Curb stomp. Trying to think that he caught Lashley off guard, and there's the hurt lock. Look at this. Yo, is that Top Dollar? No, that's just a regular fan. Top Dollar looks like he can make a mean ass pork butt. You know those tearaway meats. I feel like Top Dollar can make that. Rollins using the ring to his advantage. Go over the cover, over the shoulder, while the arms are still hooked for the hurt lock, and Lashley still hasn't connected, but the ref. What the hell? Oh! Scrambling while the ref didn't even notice. A low blow to finally get the hurt lock out. Ref trying to play innocent, checking on the ref's health. What the hell? And somehow Riddle just interferes. This match is like several minutes long. Imperium versus the Bloodline Survivor Series. I wouldn't mind seeing that, but there needs to be a story. No Euro jobbers that just debuted is going to face the established group that's been... And the spear that catches Rollins off guard in the middle of the sexual assault. 420, bro. It just says 420 with green. No one's buying that shirt, Riddle. No one's buying that shirt. Well, that was a good match and an understanding finish because, of course, Rollins and Riddle's rivalry. Not a bad way to end it. And, of course, now there's an understanding vendetta now with Rollins getting costed the U.S. title, even though he's a main eventer. In WWE's case. Not in my opinion, though. But in WWE's case, he's a main eventer. Don't know why he's chased. Why? You scare me out of the U.S. title. Like, why does it matter? November 8th, somebody had two challenge. Yeah, I know Logan Paul. I wanted to make it a separate video before saying, this would be good publicity, even though I know this probably will end in a double DQ. There's no way they're going to have Logan Paul, possibly the biggest, clout riser, is going to face the main eventer, and he's going to lose clean in under a year. If they make him win the world title, that will be something interesting. I'm not going to lie. There would be, I guess, some press to know that Logan Paul, the guy that went toe-to-toe with Floyd Mayweather, is now WWE champion. I think that'd be somewhat of publicity. Damage Control. Fucking gay-ass name for Riot Squad 2.0 against Aaliyah and Raquel Gonzalez. As soon as they came into the group, they're already looking like jobbers. And now they're recapping it. If any jobber says right now in the modern day pro wrestling that WWE undervalues the women's division, you're retarded. Every damn week, other than a certain occasion, you see the women's main event, the Raw or SmackDown, more than you see the men. The majority of those shows are like when you see the fans leave. And I'm not trying to be a dick, that's just facts. It's like seeing your two girlfriends play a one-on-one basketball together when Chris Paul and Carmelo Anthony are there. Like, I don't want to see that. At least we're seeing limousines on the show. And we're seeing Bailey in it, so you made the limousine just more devaluable. Thank you. And I saw it live, and it's like, oh, bro, we only like Bailey because of her ass. Bailey just has a fat ass. That's it. Survivor Series, War Games. We're going to have War Games in Survivor Series? That's interesting. Okay. All right, that's something different. No brand split bullshit this time. This is probably still going to be brand split implications, even though our world champion is unified. The only person that can beat the Tribal Chiefs is the Tribal Chief, and that's your main event. Fuck you. They'll probably have him face Braun Breaker or something. What's Lashley going to do? Yeah. So they mix Bailey's entrance theme and with some shitty rap. Are they riding a golf cart? And it shows Damage Control. Give me that chick's tank anytime. I forgot her. She's with is it Roxy? And it's with an unnecessary amount of pyro for just being on a go-kart. And streamers. My guy, why? Why do we need this much? So I guess it's going to be a promo because the ring is tarped. Some dried nut in the ring. Don't even know where that came from. We have Bailey that already looks like a mother, plus substitute teacher. This is what happened if they rebooted King of the Hill, and that was what Peggy would look like to try to fit in college. Bailey looks like Peggy Hill, plus Jay Leno. Damage Control sucks. Even with Dominic in it, Judgment Day sucks. They came from potentially being a main event faction into just mid-card bullshit just for Dominic to get more over. And every time he's on TV and nobody remembers a segment. At least I remember when Aaliyah was going out with Buddy Murphy. I don't remember a damn thing about a Dominic promo except now they're focusing on the resentment that he has being in the shadow of his father. And Judgment Day has no identity. They're just gothic with no gothic tendencies. That makes no sense. Well, here's Damage Control. If she says ding dong, I'm going to shoot myself. Ah! She says it. She says it. Where's my Glock? Where's my Glock? This is awfully synced. I think I found the wrong stream. If when we get to the second part, I'll just change it. Of course, what's the thing with giving the women the white strap? Dakota Kai just looks like an auntie. It's not really a fitting name. Damage Control sounds like something you do for like women that are unhinged. How does that make any sense? Give these Japs subtitles. I'm sorry. That sounds racist. Just understand what I'm saying. No one speaks Japanese that much. Sure, America has gotten a bit of a normality when it comes to watching anime. Give me something to understand. Like, she's not going to speak Japanese. She's still going to speak the promo, and I'm not going to understand, bro. Asuka. Racist. They don't need Asuka. That's also racist. Bianca Belair's a black queen. Shout out to my other video. Because I always said Otis likes a grown-up Bobby Hill from the... Oh, yeah, that's messed up. We actually have a Bobby Hill, Jamel. Don't forget that. He said the N-word. Don't forget about that. Cancel. Who says Fearless Warrior? Shut up, Dakota Kai. You look like Sid from goddamn Ice Age. SJW cisgendered cunt. I hate this faction. Why does Bailey need a faction? These women do not talk like they need 20 minutes of the microphone. And I'm saying that without trying to be a dick. Even though I am. And here comes Bianca Belair. You don't belong here. There's no animosity between these segments. Like, you have the men saying that they're gonna kick their ass, say personal shit. These women should be the same thing. You think you like? Does Vince or Triple H ever seen women in the middle of an argument with one another? They are more harsher than the men. These women, especially that most of these women know each other. No dead skeletons in the closet. No personal grudges. There's no animosity in women promos in the WWE. It's just, we're gonna teach you some respect, or you're gonna get it, bitch. Impulsive, make that a faction. Oh god, that's racist. You're not ready for Asuka. I swear she's saying racial slurs while she's in Japanese. It's all because we can't understand, guys. It's all because we can't understand. Should it be should it be Dakota Guy and Io Sky? Io Kai. Is it Io Kai or Io Sky? Just saying instead. I don't know. I don't really care. Hey, the merch flies out the cells. That's why she still has the dumbass choker bullshit doll. Alexa Bliss versus Bailey getting called out. Why are you guys walking back? This chick is like 5 foot nothing. I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind Alexa Bliss. It's just she's like 5 foot nothing. You're still making this group feel worthless, even though they just won the tag belts, and they're still looking like coward jobbers, bro. Like, who does a celebration like this for women tag titles? Well, Austin Theory's getting ready. Oh yeah, he has a grudge with Kevin Owens from last week, right? I think Triple H keeps forgetting that Austin Theory's Money in the Bank. Oh yeah, you're gonna lose the briefcase to Finn Balor next week. By the way, what the A-Town? Don't ruin my pride project. I need another Shawn Michaels in this generation, Hunter. I'm better than Shawn though. What the? That has nothing to do with anything. F. I have nothing against Austin Theory. He needs a bit of a development for his personality. He just briefcase to garner him heat and doing selfies. He just needs more to develop his charisma, man. Sure, if you want to make him this ongoing narcissist or fat midgets, you'll never be like me, Kevin. Like, Triple H was proud of that promo because he built up Kevin Owens and Johnny Gargano while he didn't Austin Theory. That's why. And Kevin Owens didn't bring up any plea why he's a Diamond Dozen, going for still his fat ass stunner. Well, of course, this is a begrudging matchup, a week in the making, with Austin Theory still having that chip on the shoulder. And will that be used come Survivor Series to finally bring his career into being one of the youngest undisputed WWE champions? I'm actually, thank God they're finally bringing War Games into the main roster, just like I've been asking for, bro. I've been asking why isn't a major stipulation like that on the main roster for storyline purposes. No one needs that as an annual jobber work rate match for NXT, and nobody watches while that shit is getting sold for toys. You could put that on the main roster and actually sell stuff with it. You could sell toys and pay-per-views. Only WWE fans know that was on NXT Takeover. And already a pre-match assault before the bell even rung. As soon as Kevin Owens stood on the ring apron, Austin Theory already starts with the assault. Kevin Owens tougher than a $2 steak. I swear to God, I've heard every goddamn one-liner from Jim Ross. Like, I think I heard this uglier than a tennis boot. Like, of course, by God, like we know what Jim Ross says. Kevin Owens still calls to ring the bell, even though he's still feeling some of the pain from the pre-match assault. Kevin Owens already starting guns a-blazing with the rights right over to the head, while Austin Theory's just taking these barrages of blows from Kevin Owens, the prize fighter, in catering. He's the future. And the future. For 3. Reverse back elbow from Owens. Going for a front senton immediately. Over the shoulder. Oh, going for the cannonball senton. And Austin Theory rolls out of harm's way and spears him over to the ring apron. Face first over to the commentary table as well. Mr. Money in the Bank pointing for his next use of pain, going for the steel steps, and Owens tosses Theory head first, and then back over to the commentary table. Owens going back inside the ring to get out of the countout. Only like 20 minutes left, and Owens trying to go for an outside maneuver. Theory catches him, tosses him over to the ring apron, then a back neck breaker, an extended back neck breaker off the ring apron on the outside, and now Theory with the momentum. A begrudging matchup between the veteran and the young upstart. Of course, Mr. Money in the Bank, Owens trying to teach Theory some respect. And look at this. That's his third turnbuckle he put his face through, and Owens ain't stopping from there. Fans got to count along. That's how much he's put his face through. Owens now with the chance. Looking like he has him dazed. Cannonball senton evaded, but this time Owens doesn't stop and hits the turnbuckle. Theory rolls up. Drop kick from the middle rope. Cover. 1, 2. Near fall. Now got him over to another chin lock. Yeah. You like to see him, King. By the way, this is brought to you by the WNBA Finals. And if you can see right to your left, we have a larger attendance with pandemic graduations. I swear to God, I think more people have gotten to see, the Paralympics more than the WNBA Finals. I swear to God. Ask their mothers. Ask the WNBA athletes' mothers. Did they ever see their games? They got to see their granddaughters' games more than they got to see their daughters actually play pro basketball. And that's on God. Kevin Durant's mother has seen more NBA games than WNBA games. That didn't involve Kevin Durant. For 3. Owens finally got an opening over Austin Theory. Honestly, though, I have no problem with the Logan Paul Roman Reigns fight. At least it's something different. At least it's with somebody important that Logan's actually facing, other than a mid-carder that didn't do anything to even benefit benefit him, except get him a bit more acquainted in wrestling. Except he was just doing flippy moves, not much psychology. He kept barraging it with lariats. Spins out. Oh my God. Lariat by Kevin Owens. Over from the turnbuckle to near fall. Right. I forgot. I think MLW is supposed to be coming back around next month. I can't wait for that because I actually like some of the wrestlers. Like the 5150 is pretty cool. I like Jacob Fatu. Alex Hammerstone looks like a realistic champion. They're even going to get action figures. So I have a lot of optimism that these MLW can get shit going. And Owens off the super kick has him in the center. Owens could possibly go for a senton. I thought he was going to go for the frog splash, but we know that's going to be a near fall anyway. We know how this works. It's the same formula. It's the same formula every time these guys wrestle. It gets an average pop. There's no different way that the match is established, and then we just get the near fall. I guess because you don't do that much squash matches to establish the move, that it feels like it's never going to actually give any pop to secure that you get the good reaction whenever there's a near fall. And it's the same formula for every match in WWE. I wish I was less pessimistic, but that's how it is, guys. That's just how it is, Kings. And I'm only going to do an hour of this. This is like the third match they have tonight. And I know this is a good match. I don't mind Owens in theory. But it just feels so formulaic. Theory just called. These guys are pimp slapping each other, bro. I love it. Theory. Don't try to trade blows with a prize fighter. You're not going to win that exchange, Theory. Exchanging left and rights like a political seminar, and now going for a superplex spot. That's racist, Corey. I don't know why. That's just racist. Trying to suplex Kevin Owens is like headbutting a Samoan. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, Corey? What do you mean by that? Was that racially motivated, Corey? I bet that was racially motivated. Going for a... Oh! Two. What? Finish the match, bro. I'm not. Dude, I'm only going to waste an hour with this. I'm not wasting a whole 3 hours watching what happened last night, or else I would have watched highlights. He does a last shot after what type of flipping neck breaker, a running blockbuster by Theory, and now he's a second pinfall. Theory this desperate to finally dish out the victory, and yet still kicking out of everything. You got to be kidding me. What is Theory going to do to take Kevin Owens away? And look at him. Oh, look what he's eyeing right there. That's the Money in the Bank briefcase. Is that Johnny Gargano? Taking the X Factor away from Austin Theory. Gargano interrupting. Super kick immediately by Kevin Owens. Does this time he has a chance? The distraction by Gargano is enough. Are we going to see a Team DIY reunion? Oh my God. Just hit him with a stunner, bitch. Why? We know that the... Wait, the pop-up powerbomb actually gets the win? Interesting. All right. What else happens in the show? We had like 3 matches that go for over 15 minutes. Of course, Riddle. The only thing that got me to pay attention on Raw was literally what Rollins said to Riddle. Logan Paul versus Roman. So that's like an hour of what I had to watch for Raw. We'll go over what happens on my next video, probably tomorrow when I have a lot more time. Thanks for watching over the DST Show, and shout out to Jamel, McGee, and many other people that took their time to watch the video. That's it for me. Thanks for watching the DST Show. Let's go over to 200, bro. Oh, God.